Brent, here to tell you about a few sightings we've seen since we've been up here, since starting July 24th is when we came, which was a Friday. Yeah, no, Saturday. Saturday. And that's where we saw our first sighting. Started around 12 midnight. Actually called for these, you know, whatever we saw, the beams, the UFOs.
Oh, that's true. I forgot we had to mention
that.
it.
You know, a good half an hour calling for them. And then right around midnight, we saw a bunch of lights straight up ahead, right where I'm pointing. I mean, it was very bright. There was multiple ones. You know, they separated into, you know, many, and then formed back into one, and then formed into three that made a triangle. There was a lot of stuff going on. That was the first night, Saturday. And then yesterday, you know, we didn't have the camera either. So
How long did the first night last?
It lasted all the way till about 1:30.
So that
about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Non-stop.
Yeah, non-stop. And then it literally at 1:30 just went away, didn't see anything anymore. And then last night, you know, we realized we have the camera, so...
Now we sat right over here. You can still see our chairs and everything, and these are some of the other witnesses. Everybody here saw what happened. That's my wife, that's Noah, Colin. We were sitting there with Brent.
Yeah, we actually
and this is me. And we all sat here and we tried to put our minds together and invite a sighting. But the first night we were doing that, we were picturing more like UFO type stuff, because there's more to this whole story. We won't bore you with it now, but a couple of weeks ago we had a 5-day stretch 130 miles from here where we saw literally UFOs every night for 5 days. It was absolutely nuts. So we thought we would see the same type of deal here, and then the orb situation happened. The first sighting was on that porch. Brent saw it, pointed it out, and go ahead. And so what happened? Now we asked for him to come last night.
Last night we really spent time, all of us, you know, just calling for him, just, you know, saying, please show yourself, you know, and enlighten us with your light or whatever. But right around the same time, you know, it was like 11:45. I mean, we saw the exact same.
Now here's the difference, though. The first night was straight up here. Last night was where?
It was all the way to the left. Like,
it was right up in the woods there, deep up. It's very hard to see it from here. It's hard to get a perspective of what it looks like, but right about where I'm filming, way up there. And then,
and before that, but before like around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock even, it was pitch black, and I just kept staring up there, and there's nothing. I mean, just no lights or anything, and then all of a sudden,
now you can't see the stars here because, first of all, there was cloud cover. Second of all, the mountain is in the way here. In order to see the sky, you'd have to be looking up here, and all of our sightings were in the trees actually. So they started off over there last night, but by the time it ended and we saw the grand finale, which was right up here, tell them what happened, because we didn't get a chance to videotape that. My camera, I had lost the charging cord, and by the time I found it, I was charging it for 10 seconds and then trying to videotape. So tell them about the big thing we saw, like the major.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it similar to the first night. It was the same kind of like circular, you know, there's a bunch of them that made a circle and then a triangle, but then at one point, it got so bright, I mean, it was almost hard to look at. I mean, it was just a big, bright light, and it stayed that way.
Well, each one of them was illuminating so bright that it made like one central light that was brighter than anything you've ever seen in your life. It would actually cast light into the forest. Yeah. The other weird thing that's going to sound strange is, as we asked them to come down, we were trying to will them to come closer. We ended up with two. I know that the viewers are probably not going to believe this.
Well, you know.
But right now, I have a target up there that I shoot at. I don't know if I can show it to you right here. Oh, there it is. That's a firearms target. And right about to the left of that was a little bright orb. And I'm talking how big? Show me your hands.
I mean, it was like that big.
And it was just sitting there, and it would move around a little bit, but it was there most of the night. I mean, during the whole thing. And then right up to the right of it was another duller one, much more faded out.
And we have binoculars too, so yeah. I saw crystal clear, a little light just sitting
there.
Now,
when you looked at it through binoculars, because we also had one down here, right by that tree, and it looked like a little galaxy or something. It was almost like a little star system. It was very hard to explain. You'd never seen anything like it. So,
you know, and basically they showed a lot more of themselves than the first night. It was weird. It's almost like they just keep doing more and more each day. But
yeah. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and when we get out of the mountains here, we're going to get back home and put this on YouTube and probably stake our reputations on the fact that we're not really afraid to say what we saw, because we actually asked for it. There's more to this story too in terms of what we thought was going to happen and how we feel about it. And I think it's going to continue to happen here. This place has a weird feeling to it. We just bought it. We haven't even had it for a month. The property's 12 acres, and it's a feeling here. And whatever took place up on that mountain behind me is a very deep thing that is beyond our understanding at the moment. But we plan on doing a lot more research on it. So that's pretty much it. You got anything you want to say to shut it out?
I mean, we're gonna, exactly. We're gonna keep looking, and I feel like more sightings are gonna keep coming. The more,
I think I just had that thing zoomed completely out, and if that happened, I'm sorry. You heard my voice, guys, but you couldn't have seen anything. Let me give it. I gotta give another video. This is what it should have looked like when I was recording that last segment, because I think I had it zoomed completely.
Put that image in your head. And
just get this image in your head and just keep telling yourself that I may see strange things, but damn, I'm good looking. Anyways, that's it, and I'll probably open up a YouTube channel just for this subject, because I plan on coming up here seeing a lot more of this stuff. And we'll see. Wish us luck, and keep watching the skies.